We have positive, negative, dry, moist, and sometimes we have sadness and bitterness in our environments. But on today, those things are transforming for the better. They're turning around just for you. If you look back at verse 19, it says, I'm doing a new thing. No, y'all too quiet. I'm doing a new thing. You ought to be glad that God is about to do a new thing in your environment. That right there should make you a little bit happy. He's about to do a new thing in your life. As I went through my calling, I had a major transformation in my environment. There were some things I couldn't do, there were some people I couldn't talk to, and simply some things I had to get rid of that weren't good for my environment. In order for your environment to function right, you must get rid of those people that ain't doing good. You must get rid of those people that ain't helping you get to the next level. And you keep those people around, they will do nothing but make you decrease in your environment.
All right.
You will have an environment of mold, negativity, and bitterness, and bitter people ain't good for your environment. Negativity ain't good for your environment. But God told me to tell you on today, them things that are in your environment are going to be gone when you leave. See, there are some unwanted things in your environment. He's going to put an end to them really quick. Well, what do we, I'm sure you're wondering, what do we do when our environment ain't going the way we want it to do? How do you trust and you depend on God? You let God take control, because what I've noticed is in life that when you drive in a car, on a snowy road. See, some people, you got your fast drivers, as my grandmother is. So she was slow. You want to go around, you want to drive fast, go ahead around me. But in life, you have them people that drive. And you got the people in the passenger seat that's telling you, you need to pick it up and you slow down. And see, we the people when God is driving the car. See, God is here, and here we are trying to tell God how to control our environment. And see, when you trying to go this way, God is keeping your will. God is keeping your will right there. When before I was little, I wanted to do stuff my own way. My mom would say, no, come back to this. But here I am trying to go over the... What you don't understand is you need to let God control your will, because you've been trying to control it on your own, and where have you got it? That's the answer for yourself. Ask yourself, where have I got trying to control my own will? You're trying to drive a Camaro and you can't even drive a Mitsubishi. So how far are you going to get? But what we don't realize is that God is telling us we deserve better than what we are already in. He's letting you know that just because where you are, it won't always be this way. It won't always be comfortable. You won't always last in this area forever. So he's saying on today, I'm going to give you a free ticket to make your environment better. See, but hold on, it's good, but I never told you that God said it won't be easy. You won't have your ups and your downs. You won't have the people that talk about you, that mistreat you and try to do everything up under the sun to put you down. But what you're going to do, you're going to trust and you're going to depend on God, because he's turning it around. I'm going to let you know a few things that's going to be in your environment. Y'all ready for it? He told me to let you know there's going to be some peace in your environment, some joy, some prosperity, some better relationships, upgrade on the job for those of you who don't feel like you're in the area you need to be in. But only thing you need to do is let God control your will. Before you do anything else, you got to say, hold on, God, you in control. God, when you say go left, we're going to go left instead of me going right. But before you do that, you got to open your heart to let God control anything that's inside. Before I got my calling, I had to let God work on me before I could talk to any of you.
All right.
Before we get these new environments, there's some things I'm going to tell you that you need to do for this environment. Because how do I know these things work? Because I've done them myself. Number one, write these things down if you want to. If you don't, you're on your own. Number one right here, speak into your environment. Well, what do you mean by speaking? I want you to claim and prophesy into your own environment. It's good when other people do it, but can you do it for yourself? Before you go in your own environment, you must let your environment know that this right here is what's going to take place, and you're not going to do it your way. You're going to have it my way. So when things get rough, I speak over it right now. People come from, I speak over it. You got to speak into your own environment for increase. Speak prosperity into your environment. Don't speak negativity, because when you allow negativity to get in, you ain't doing nothing but making the devil happy. Number two, let the devil know right now, you have no weight, no control over my environment. You may have had me in my old one, but oh behold, you don't have me in this one. Number three, what God puts in your environment, keyword your. Don't tell everybody else what's in your environment. Because if you don't understand it, everybody else in your environment, they don't have the same desires you have for your environment. When the devil kills, steal, and destroy, he ain't by himself. See, Deacon Dwayne, Robert, come here for me real quick. I want to show you something that's going to happen and go stand right here. So what you don't understand is when you in your environment and you trying to walk forward, it's going to be some stuff like this. But what
All right now, all
you do
right.
is you back up, you go this way. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And praise the Lord. You might to my own understanding, but all when the wicked and my enemy, I told them they stumbled and they. Y'all don't understand what I'm trying to tell y'all. When these negativity things come up in your environment, you got to have that heart and that boldness. Because you got that boldness to whip your child. You got that boldness to go off on your husband or your wife. When nobody owe you your money, you got that boldness. So what I want you to have that boldness in your environment. No weapon formed against me shall prosper because you are more than a conqueror. So in this environment, you ain't gonna do nothing but in. Turn to somebody and say, prosperity is in my environment.
In my environment.
Increase is in my environment. Number four. Tell yourself before anything what God has for me. Oh, y'all think that's smart. Huh? What God has for me is not for me, it's indeed for me. What God has planned for my life is only for my life. What you have in your life, you can't give to everybody. Because we get in the mindset that some people we give it to. When I gave you something, I need something you ain't around. So I'm gonna tell you now, before you get your new environment, don't be giving everybody everything that God done enlisted in you. Just because God gave you something, don't mean you gotta share it all the time. There's this thing called God, may I. If you don't speak, wait, he'll speak. Don't rush God in the process of your environment because you've been rushing so long that you done injured yourself and now he's trying to turn it around. Your environment ain't for you to run. It's his environment for you. What I've come to understand is over the last 16 years, there were some things I tried to do on my own. People told me, don't do it that way. I'm telling you this for a reason. I don't care what you're telling me. But he telling you now, I care. You're going to care what I'm telling you because when you don't, there's going to be a bump sitting in the road every time you walk. You're going to hit over your stupid every time. But since I'm turning it around for you, you ought to accept the fact that I'm turning it around in your favor. Okay. But let me tell you, I must guarantee you that when this takes place, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to rock your world because now that you are here, you're going to think, well, what a mighty God I serve. Look where he brought me from. Brought me out of darkness into a marvelous light. Brought me out of depression into sadness. Brought me out of decrease into increase. Listen, y'all sitting there like y'all don't need nothing from him. And he ain't give it to you already. Just because it ain't showed up in your face don't mean it ain't sitting right in your lap. See, there were some things you need and they sit right in front of you, but you don't realize it. You should be better to realize what is in front of you. You're talking about, well, I need money, but you study buying shoes. You need money, but you study going out with Rika and Laquana. Yeah. You need hot water, but you let your kids run it wide. They ain't into it. But what you need is in front of you. All he's saying is do is open your word. In this environment, he's going to challenge you to be engaged with him. Make your desires line up with what he is giving you. No, it won't always be easy, like I said, but when it happens, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Don't be so quick to give up on God because God never gave up. Now, what I want you to do is, let's be smart here. Don't poke the person behind you. And take one of your hands and point behind you. And say, that was my old environment. Now take it to the front. Now when you say this, I want you to say it with some goodness in you. Oh, behold. That wasn't good enough. Oh, behold. My new environment. What you just did was welcome your new environment. That one that you was in back there, the devil had control then. you done walk forward. God got control now.
Amen.
But when the wheel get rocky, when the road get tough, I dare you to trust and depend on God. Right back straight. I dare you to give all your cares over to Him and He'll bring it back. When your stuff ain't going the way you want it to, give it in control. He controls the environment.
Yes, He does.
Yo, here go your environment of prosperity. Your environment of good health, wisdom, bigger and better jobs.
Yeah.
Better finance, stronger, and a better mindset. But when you get these things, just because somebody else's environment ain't functioning like yours, don't mean you talk down on the environment. Just as quick as God gave you yours, to take it away just like that. So when you get your environment and somebody next to you ain't got it like you don't sit there and bug them. What you do is the stuff that you have in your environment, you encourage it and instill it into them. You don't just sit down on the people that don't have what you have. You lift them up to get to where you are. I can't be a teenager and let every all of my friends be weak and down low and I'm over here. No, see, when they're down here and they're sitting down low, what I do is I come and I pick them up and we get back up here. See, everybody around you won't be where you are, so you gotta help.
Yeah.
Y'all sitting there like ain't nobody helping you down about it. I know some of y'all environment ain't been the best all of your life. I know you ain't always been this, oh, holy, sanctified, magnify the Lord with me and rest His name. You ain't always been that way. I ain't always been that way. I ain't always been this little old boy who's just sweet and good in school. Mama, granddaddy, and grandmama had to whip me more than once. Let me tell you, at front house, second court, cut the teacher fish tank cord. Ain't always been the best, but look at where I am now. I'm not better than nobody else, but I'm higher. I have more expectations for myself and for you and your environment. You ought to have some higher expectations for yourself. Don't sit down and be like, oh, this is the average. Don't go for the average. Go above and beyond your environment. Don't just settle for what. Because what I want you to realize is take your hands and go like this. If you can't, take your hands and go like this. See, your old environment was like this. It was comfortable. Now take them and relap them the other way where it's uncomfortable. See, when God take your new environment and turn it around, it ain't always going to be comfortable. It ain't always going to be an easy walk. It ain't always going to be all smooth. It's going to be uncomfortable sometimes. But what do we do? Trust and depend on God. You let Him have His way. But what if it ain't about what you want? Because let me tell you, He didn't want to die on that cross. He didn't want to get talked about, but He did. He didn't want to do everything we did, but He did it anyhow. Well, what can I do? Well, let me tell you what you can do. I'm going to tell you what you can do. Let Him control it. Let Him follow it.
Yeah.
He has a baton, and you just grab onto it and walk. See, in a track meet, when we run, we got to wait for the next person behind us to catch up. God is already running. He's just waiting for you to catch up. Some of y'all, God's running 100 meter dash, and then we got running. You're sitting there running a mile. He ain't running a mile, but He's running 100 meter dash and catch up, my child. And when you catch up, I'll lift you up. When you fall down, I'll pick you up. But all you got to do is hold on to the book.
Yeah.
When the enemy comes up against your environment, well, how he gonna come up against you? Everything that he knows can get you, he gonna drop it right in front of your face.
Yeah.
Right there. Well, what do I do when that happens? I'm going to tell you, you prophesy, you speak over and decree and declare that it won't happen. Because right now, what I'm about to do is decree and declare for your environment on your behalf. I decree and declare that no depression will be over you. I decree and declare no demon can stop you. I decree and declare that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I decree and declare that you will conquer right now. Because no devil in hell can stop your environment because he brought you this far. He's going to keep taking you from where you are.
Oh, yeah.
My. Well, with this environment, how long this environment will last? I'm going to tell you, it's up to you. God won't give up on you in your environment. But we will be so easy to give up on ourselves. Don't give up on yourself because God never gave up on you. He gave you a different strength and a different power in this environment. See, in your old environment, it may have felt that you weren't there all the way. But oh, behold, you're here now. Look to your neighbor and say, neighbor. Neighbor. No, you ain't said it right. Neighbor. Neighbor. Look at us now.
Look at us now.
Look where He brought us from.
Look where He brought us from.
He brought y'all from a mighty long way into a new day. He turned your dark meeting today. Your depression into happiness. this, the process. He's going to do it all in today. So when you leave this building, don't walk out there and with your head all down. Walk up there and increase. When you walk on the job, walk up there with your head high and increase. When that one worker at your job getting on your nerves, in your environment, don't be so quick to cut. How you doing? You better kill him with niceness. How do I know work? I do it to people in school all the time. Oh, Keegan looks so mean. He always mean, but why he like me? How you doing? Fine, I like this up. You got to do that to the people that's going to be in your environment. Let me tell you something. You cannot allow everybody to try to fix your environment. It's your environment that you can live in. You don't want to go live in a filthy, dirty environment. So what you do is you stop them before they even can level. There's a new century now where you got these things called locks on the door. There's a new thing that they call alarms on the door. Yeah, some of y'all know how to work them. So what you do is you set that alarm for every enemy that tries to come in. And see, what I noticed with ABT is that one day I came to the church in the Boulder, and the alarm system came, and the peace came just like that. In your environment, when your alarm goes, God will be there just like that. When people try to help God will be there just like. All you gotta do is let ABT do their job. And I mean by ABT, let GOD do his job. Let him be the police officer, the firefighter, and the... Too many of us are trying to be all three at one time. Well, let me tell you, it's time to stop. That ain't your job. That ain't for you to handle. That's for him. You open your heart up to him, you open your mind and your ears, so let him do what needs to be done. Amen. Your environment will continue to increase from today forward. When everything don't go your way, don't get mad at God because it ain't going your way. Evidently, there's a reason it ain't going your way. So what I mean by that is, be so quick to get mad at God if it ain't working in your favor. All right. He turned it around one time. So on the second time, let him turn it around on his time. Because you've been begging and asking how to do it, you've done it, and you still ain't satisfied. Well, look at the shoes you got. Look at the hair that got your 16, 28. Look at the lash you got what are the strips or singles? Yeah. Look at your little nails and stuff like that. Gentlemen, look at the sports you play. Look at the power that he's gave you to play these sports. And you got the nerve to be mad at God. Are you crazy? Look what he's done for you. I want you to do a self-check and say, what has God done for me? I dare you to do it. Go home and write it down. What has God done for you? What has he done with you for the last hours you've been up? Number one, he woke you up this morning. Number two, he allowed you to drive in your right mind. Number three, he allowed you to have proper breath in your body to speak to somebody else. Number four, he allowed you to walk with increase. He allowed you to walk with your head high and say, everything is all right with me. There's somebody that didn't wake up this morning, but look at you sitting here. Look at you sitting here in your right mind. Look at you sitting here with breath in your body. So you ought to be able to be glad and praise God for what he had done for you. But you still steady have the nerve to be mad at God. It don't work like that. It does not work like that. So when you feel like God owes you something, when you feel like God owes you something, you know I'm going to tell you are redundant. Why? That man owes you something, because that's the same man that was up on Calvary Hill, that was stretched out this way, stretched out that way, for your filthy, ugly sin. And you got the nerve to be mad at God? That same man that was up on that cross was beat and brutalized for your... Just because you weren't born, he still done it for you. When you was in your mama's womb, you don't realize that there was some stuff that was planned out for you before you came out. But guess what God did? He took and he canceled out everything that was coming for you, for your children. He canceled out for your filthy, messy self. He canceled out. Until this day, he's still canceling them stuff that you, the same mistake you keep messing, he canceling out, give you chance after chance, but you said you're mad at God. What's wrong with you? Tell your neighbor, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you getting mad at a man who came and took you Some of your own friends won't even take you in like God did. I bet you right now, you can call your cousin, your favorite cousin that you blood, all that stuff with, and guess what? I can't do it for you. I guarantee you that one friend won't get up there on that cross. That friend won't get up there and stretch out their hands. They won't take some nails in their hands for you. They won't put with a crown of thorns on their head for you. They just won't do it for you. They probably don't even, they say they love you, but do they really love you? Do they agape or do they affiliate? Which one? I guarantee you they won't, because when you look back, when you was going through, I want you to actually do this. Look back at what you was going through. Who was really there? Who really picked you up? Who really kept you in your right mind when you wanted to go crazy? Who really done it for you? But you don't realize that when you're in your situations, you're so worried about yourself. It ain't always about what you're going through. There's some people that have worse than what you're going through. But you got the nerve to sit here. It ain't about, look where he going. What you going through, the weed ain't gonna help you. Drinking ain't gonna help you. Going to the club ain't gonna help you.
Preach.
Trying to call on everybody else that ain't gonna answer the phone that you calling. Ain't gonna help you. But who gonna really help you? My God, who gonna help you? His name is Jesus.
Yes.
A man who died on the cross for you. Who's turning your problems around for you. But what you don't understand is that when these things happen, there's a man that's been waiting on you. There's a man that's been calling on your name. But you've been jogging. He's spreading waiting for you. But you steady back there. He's saying, come on and catch up. Because when I say on your mark, get ready, you're going to take off and walk with God. But what you don't understand is, in this environment, you will do nothing but go up and up from here. Because the God I serve is a great God. The God I know will provide all of your needs. Now grab your neighbor. Come on, grab your neighbor. If you don't want to sit by him, you shouldn't have sat there. If you don't want to touch him, you shouldn't have sat there. If they resting, hold your breath. But on this, grab your neighbor. Rock them and shake them and rock them, and say, neighbor, we going up, and up, and up, and up, and up from here. How do I know? There was a man named Jesus who died on the cross for your business, who was beaten to the life for you, who was beheaded for you, who was put down for you, who was laid under some dirt and tormented, but in 3 days, you're going to leave with increase, prosperity, better finance, better health, and you're going to leave it right now in the name of Jesus. Because when you leave this place, you'll leave better than ever before. Your last environment, it wasn't for you. But this one, it is for you. See, your last environment was familiar with you. But guess what? Your new environment knows you. Because your last environment don't realize the stuff it took you to do was preparing you for your new environment. Your last environment prepared you for what you're ready to go through right now. For all that hell that you went through last year, all the hell you went through over your 25 past years, that's what he said. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to help you jump into increase, jump into prosperity, jump into better finance, jump into a new relationship, jump into better health. Your health will be better than ever before. Your health will go up and up. Your mind will be stable. Your mind will be in place. Your heart will be running in the right God. Your heart and your limbs, praise God. See, what I want to understand is there's some other places around this nation that don't get the opportunity to praise God like we do. But what we still do is we still will sit in our chair like we don't owe God up. Have you ever watched a deaf church on TV? Am I the only one weird like that? I watched a deaf church on TV. That lady can talk for nothing in the world. They had every word on the screen. On the screen it read, God is working in my favor. I mind you, this lady's deaf. She can't make no noise. She can make noise, but it don't come out like ours do. You know what this lady did? She took her hands to give God praise. So why can't you open your mouth and give Him praise? Why can't you just lift your hands and give Him praise? Why can't you just open up your mouth and thank the God who is that praise? Why can't you just do it? Because if a deaf woman can go back, if a deaf woman can spin around in circles, you ought to be able to jump up and down and say, God, I'm with you. God, you gonna help me. God, you gonna provide. God is good. So why not? Before I go to my seat, question is, why can't you just let God be in control? Why can't you just take your hands off the wheel? What's so hard about it? What you want to know what's hard about it is you're stubborn. You want everything to be about you. You want everything to work in your favor. You want God to do this and do that. On Sister Aggie said, what have you done for Him lately? What have you? God, you hear that? You know? Let me tell you something. My pastor had cancer, didn't even know it. But guess what? Praising the whole time. Praising the whole way. This man had cancer in more than one area. But here you are. Here you are. Sitting right here. In this nice old purdy building. With a mug on your face. You mad because your car won't start. You mad because stuff ain't going your way. But here is a man who had cancer in more than one area. Made a determination to praise God. What are you doing that you can't praise God for your situation? See, what you don't understand is your praise is your weapon for everything that's coming out of you. Everything that you do, you ought to praise you and say how, because not only are you helping yourself, but you set yourself up for the next thing that is coming into your life. There's some people over here, I don't know exactly who, but you've been trying to do it your own way. He's talking to me right now. You've been trying to do it your way. It ain't gonna work. Just surrender. Let Him take full control, because evidently it ain't working no more. You're over here, you know who you are. You've been trying to let Him do it. You've been doing it your own way. But when you leave here, when you leave this place, it's going to be in control for the better. It's going to turn around. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever situation you're facing in your home, in your marriage, with your children, kid, Ben Davis, whatever you're facing with in school, let it go. Let Him take control of everything that is facing your life. To the parents, to the married people, even when you don't have, whatever you're facing with your marriage, let Him handle it right now. He's standing there with His arm, right? He waiting on you to say, God, turn it around. He already turned it around. He's waiting for you to confirm the turnaround. It's already done. He's just waiting on you to press the button, confirm. See, when you hook your computer up to the computer on an iPhone, it asks, don't allow or allow. It's already working in the process. It's just waiting on you to allow it. Are you going to allow or don't allow? So my challenge for you is to allow God to control your environment. Allow God to be in the midst of everything that you're going through. Because He said it right here in His word, He will never leave you, nor forsake you. He will be with you all the way. But in order for Him to be all the way with you, you just got to extend your hand and walk with you. Stop trying to walk ahead of God, because it's not about you walking ahead, it's about you being in match with God. So I notice in drill, I'm in ROTC, and in drill, we have to walk together in a certain amount of time. And there's a DI drill instructor that's looking at our feet to see if we're in time with each other. But there's always one cadet that's ahead of everybody else in the room. Your environment is walking here, but you are trying to speed through your environment. Stop speeding through it and just take your time. On your schooling, don't speed through it, take your time. On your marriage, don't speed through it, take your time. When it get rocky, don't try to get mad at yourself and beat yourself up. Just say, God, I give it all over to you. All of your problems you can't solve, but it will work out for the good of them who love the Lord. So if you really love the Lord, all your problems will work out in your favor. It won't be when you want it to, but it will come eventually. He's an on-time God. Just because he don't come in the second you want him to come, don't mean he didn't come in that next minute. See, sometimes God is just sitting there waiting for you to say, I'm ready. But in order for God to change your environments, before you leave this place, you must say, God, I'm ready. God, I'm yours. Work on me from the inside out. Because some of our environments on the inside, if we took a scalpel and cut them open right now, your surgeon will run out the operating room. You want to know why? Because you got so many issues on side your environment that when they peel back the flaps of your skin, it hurt their eyes to look. See, it's hurting God's eyes to look, but he's steady looking to fix you through your problem. See, when God cuts you open, he don't just leave you open to just demolish. What he does is he takes that good needle and that good thread, and he takes and he loop it through your skin to close you back up. But see, some of us want to be difficult and try to open up. Stop trying to open up a wound. He closed it for your good. He closed it for the better of your life. So quit trying to do everything on your own. You trying to be your own surgeon. You trying to operate on yourself. Well, guess what? It ain't that way no more. Today, he's the operator. He's the heart fixer. He's the mind regulator. He gonna do it all for you. I said it's turning around. It's not just turning around for me. It's turning around for everybody that is sitting in these seats right now. Every problem you had is turning around. Your son, turning around. He's gonna do better. He's gonna continue to increase. He's gonna be bigger and better than ever before than we ever can imagine with our own eyes. Because God has something in store for him that we don't even realize ourselves. Just because his father is gone, don't mean God won't give you the power to direct him. I'm going to tell you that now. See, what I noticed is, I've heard people say that a single mother can't raise a boy. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Well, Keegan, how do you know? I know because that woman back there, raise your hand, mama. Come on, father. My dad hasn't always been in my life. But look at God. Behold, he's here. But that woman right there, with the help of pastor, first lady, and a couple other people, developed me to where I am now. See, a single mother in the spirit can raise a child. A single woman can be guided and directed by God can raise a child. So don't you give up. Don't you throw in that towel. You keep on holding on. Because it's turning around. Both of them boys you got. It's turning around for your family. He told me to tell you it's working right now. He gonna be something better than ever before. You gonna be something better. You gonna be something better. Whether you realize it or not, you probably looking at me like, what are you talking about? You gonna see in the next 10 years. You gonna see where you. Angel? Don't you give up. You keep holding on. It hurt to hold on. Your hands is red. He held on. Since he held on, you can too. It may feel like people ain't in your corner. It may feel like people ain't with you. But guess what? You're safe in his arms. When the billows roll, you're safe in his arms. So don't you give up on what you're going through. He gonna walk with you. He gonna talk with you. He gonna pick you up when you seem like you got it. When it seems like ain't nobody else around you. He gonna be right there. I promise you that. But for everybody else in this building, when you leave here today, you take what God gave you and you admire it. Since you want to show off your new car, show off what God did for your environment. Show off the environment that God blessed you. Before you show off anything else in life, show what he has done for you. Show the turnaround that he's done for you. Not everybody has life easy. Not everybody goes through an easy life. But you continue to hold on. Don't give up on God. Because I promise you, I promise and I guarantee you, Angel, Lika, and Bruiser, he won't give up on you. He will hold you in the midnight hour. All you gotta do is just call on his name. Call on his name and he'll be right there with you. Demons flee at the name of. Bad grades flee at the name of. Negative friends flee at the name of. Weakness flee at the name of. Decrease flees at the name of. How do I know? Because I'm increasing now. I went from having bad grades. Last semester I had A's and B's. Always told myself, you ain't gonna ever have A's and B's. Once I started to prophesy to myself, to my own environment, and what you gotta do is on today, speak it to your own. I'm gonna do a little bit for you. I'm gonna help you out just a little. But you gotta do it for yourself. We did it. We made it through it, Mike. When grades was low, we made it through it. When the teacher said you weren't gonna get no one, we made it through it. So look at where you are now, because you made it through it. When you take the time to actually put effort into it, it actually gets you up to where the road. When you just take time and just sit back and watch God work. When you sit and let God just manifest over your life, you will see the turnaround that happens. I ain't always been this good student. I've always just been this good 16-year-old Christian. But there was some turnarounds that took place. You see, when you got good people in your environment, your turnaround will be nothing but a breeze. As the new children say, period, your new environment is going to turn around, period. Ain't the right period? It's going to turn around today. So before I go to my seat, let God do the turnaround. Just let him have control. Brother, for those of you who don't know, you are brother. Pretty close to what you think. it's been rough with him. And at the same time it was rough, at the same time I was going to my calling. And okay, I just want to have it now. But ever since the one day it happened, I've been praying ever since. Whether people see it or not, does it increase on your behalf? I've been praying over you whether you do it at night. And you daddy dudes are laying asleep. I'm up at 3 in the morning, praying before we go to school. You got better for you. We got better for us. And when you leave today, you won't have nothing but prayer. I come against every injury that is over the life in the name of Jesus. I come against every negative friend that is over the life in the name of Jesus. I come over it right now in the name of Jesus. Devil, you won't have my family in the name of Jesus. You will not have control of us in the name of Jesus. You will be over us in the name of Jesus. I speak it right now in the name of Jesus, God. You will be above and out of it right now in the name of Jesus, God. You will have better future in the name of Jesus, God. I claim it right now in the name of Jesus, God. Devil, you have no way over us in the name of Jesus, God. We cancel you out right now in the name of Jesus.
Let's just give God a word of praise or